So, da ni yma yng nghartre'r hen elyn. A fi'n teimlo'r angen wneud yr un yma yn Gymraeg. O leia fi wedi gwisgo digon inconspicuous. Dwi ddim wir yn gweld y pwynt yn y gêm yma, i fod yn onest. Fel dwedes i yn y fideo diwetha. Mor agos at gêm Gwlad Belg. Gweld dau risg gyda fe, naill ai ni'n chwarae B-team, cael ein dinistrio, a colli hyder cyn y gêm nesaf. Neu dyn ni'n chwarae tîm llawn, a wedyn falle cael anaf neu ddau. Ond da ni jyst ddim yn curo Lloegr, dim ers yr 80au. Fi wedi gweld Cymru yn fyw yn curo'r Almaen, yr Eidal, Gwlad Belg, Twrci. Mae'r siawns i curo Lloegr oedd 2016 yn doedd. Achos o'n nhw'n shit yn y gystadleuaeth yna. Ond nhw ddim wedi llwyddo curo Slovacia na Rwsia. Wnaethon ni ennill y 2 gêm yna, dominodd i Rwsia. Ni yw'r unig tîm wnaethon nhw guro yn y gystadleuaeth. Yn amlwg mae safon chwaraewyr Lloegr wastad yn uwch, ond meddwl rhaid bod yna rhywbeth seicolegol fyna hefyd. Fi wedi bod yma unwaith o'r blaen yn 2010 ar gyfer y play-off final Cardiff yn erbyn Blackpool. So siŵr o fod yn mynd i fod yn y record 100% o golli yn Wembley ar ôl heno. Ond gobeithio ddim, gobeithio fi'n anghywir. Mae'r stadiwm yn edrych yn neis, ond dyw'r awyrgylch ddim yn dda iawn. Mae'n rhy cyfforddus. Dyw'r stands ddim yn digon serth. Gormod o safleoedd corporate hefyd. Fel chi'n gweld ar y teledu pan mae Lloegr yn chwarae, cymryd 10 munud ar ôl hanner amser i'r darn yna yn y canol llenwi nôl lan. So ni wedi dod i The Queen Said, paint all London black ar recommendation bell. Yeah, my burnt coffee is.
Yeah?
Yeah, my blassy grab at Guinness. Get it down, yeah. Mewn i.
Oh, there's no G. Beth sy'n feddwl o'r ail paint o London Black?
Mae'n blasu yn eithaf debyg i'r un cyntaf, i fod yn honest.
Waeth ta well na Guinness?
Mae'n wahanol.
Gwahanol?
Guinness yn well. Brains Black, hyd yn oed yn well.
Brains Black?
Na'r ddoi.
Dyn nhw'n gwybod am Brains Black.
Os ydych chi'n Gaerdydd rhyw ddydd, Brains Black.
Morgan, score prediction at heno?
2-1.
I pwy?
England.
England? Shocking.
Pint of Nico.
Oh, yeah. Nico? Nico?
So obviously outclassed in the end, 3-0 England. We got away with it though, injury-wise at least. But most of the talk after the match was about Thomas Tuchel criticising the home fans for their lack of singing. Quote, if you hear for half an hour just Wales fans, it's a bit sad because I think the team deserved big support. So he sort of refers to it there. I still had a great time. The Red Wall, as ever, was in full voice and high spirits despite what was happening on the pitch.
So, Programme Cymru. Oh, Team Players Cymru.
Dwi'n nhw Cymru ddim na
And I did read a lot of England fans in comment sections after the game, sort of saying the same things that I said about Wembley and suggesting that they take their friendlies to other stadiums, you know, up north, Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, Newcastle. If I was an England fan, I think I would agree with that. Hopefully it's as quiet in there as it is in there. I'm not a massive fan of London in general, but it does have some beautiful pubs, like this one, where I tried one of the nicest stouts I think I've ever had. So anyway, a couple of days later I was in Cardiff for the Belgium game, getting my brother and his friend Avion's views on the match.
When I saw that we were going to play a game versus England originally, I thought, why not have a bash? Then, when I saw that it was 3 days away from the game versus Belgium, I don't see what the point is. I don't see what we were trying to prove there. I mean, as much as none of us want to admit it, England have a very good team. Playing them at home in the home soil 3 days before arguably the most important game of the qualifying round was just stupid. I think if we'd have drawn or if we'd won, maybe there was some potential there for it to be a morale boost, but...
Well, like you were saying earlier, he sort of got away with it because we didn't get any injuries for this game, luckily. And it was kind of a good warm-up, I guess, in terms of playing top opposition, but it's whether they take it on board or not. Like, as a bad thing for morale losing 3-0 to England, or...
That's what I was worried about, is they would just knock the wind out of the sails kind of thing. As a Spurs fan, it's hard to talk about Brennan Johnson, but in all of the Wales games I've seen in recently, he hasn't been awake, he hasn't been there, he's not doing what we need him to. So I think taking him off at the start and then maybe bringing him on in the last 20, last 30 is a lot more sensible. I think trying to utilise the other players who, you know, maybe have appealed more to Bellamy, instead of relying on star power alone, instead of being, oh, you know, he's the player who plays for this team, we should have him on. If he's not performing, he's not performing. It doesn't matter who he plays for, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. The last few games just looked like he couldn't be asked whatsoever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I commend Bellamy really for dropping him, because
it's a big move from Bellamy.
It's good to have him in the squad, I think, in general, obviously, because he's one of the most experienced Premier League players. And but I mean, yeah, if he's looking disinterested, and which I think he did massively in the England game, especially, then give someone else a chance, really. Ben Davis's 100th cap tonight as well.
Yeah.
I love Ben Davis. I've got a bad word to say about Davis. For me, he's the definition of all reliable. He's probably not going to do anything that blows your mind, but he does exactly what he needs to, and solid, in exactly the right proportion. Solid, reliable.
So our chances of qualifying in general, put a percentage on it. Not just automatically, just qualifying in general.
I want to say better than 50-50. I'm saying like 60-65. Today's a hard game. 100% is a hard game. But given what we gave Belgium away, we've shown that we've got what it takes to put it to them. So if we have the right mentality tonight, we beat Belgium, hopefully we get the win against Liechtenstein away, and then the only remaining hurdle is Macedonia at home. Even if we go into playoffs, we've shown good form when we had to play at home in crunch moments, so feeling good on the whole.
So of course, a 4-2 defeat in the end. So 8-5 on aggregate from the two games against Belgium. Ridiculous. So this leaves us facing some more playoff drama. But 2 games left, and still important to try and finish second for as favourable a playoff draw as possible. So see you in Liechtenstein.